So before we get started, let me just shout out my man John Woo for creating one of, if not the best action movies of all time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today I will be talking about none other than Hard Boiled, or as I like to call it, Tokyo Confidential. Now, I won't trouble you with the specifics of the film or the story, because honestly, we're not here for that. What we are here for is to witness one of, if not the greatest, shootouts in movie history. We start off with two cops at a hospital raid. They're neck deep in the shit with enemies everywhere, and the only way to get to their objective is through them. Now, if you don't know anything about John Woo films, the key takeaway is that this man has to be the biggest Max Payne fan there ever was, because this whole shootout is like it came straight from a video game. Complete with infinite ammo and enemies that respawn out of thin air. Hell, they even have a save point in the middle of the shootout. It's uncanny how this scene feels so much like a video game to me. It actually reminds me of those light gun arcade games from the 90s to mid 2000s, especially with how the enemies respawn out of thin air. It feels like I should be aiming and shooting along with the main characters. I'd also like to note the oppressive atmosphere that this scene presents us with. It's all tight and confined spaces. Well, I mean, it is a hospital, but mix that with the guys coming at you from all sides, and you get a sense of foreboding and dread that you can feel along with the main characters. And it does feel like the enemies are after you too. It feels like you, the viewer, is right there in the thick of it with them. Just look at how the characters have to move past, around, and in front of the camera. It feels like CCT footage from an on the ground journalist. Makes the entire scene feel more real and visceral. This comes from the amazing camera work they did for this scene. In fact, this scene is famous for the camera work, particularly because it was done in one continuous take with no cuts. Mix all that with the over the top action, explosions, and slow motion, and we may just have a contender for the best shootout in movie history. But is it the best? Will this become a series? Who fucking knows? I guess you'll have to find out next time on my next upload. Peace out. And shout out to my little brother Victor for putting me on with one of the best movies I've ever seen. Thank you.